Arsenal. Oh, this club. This football club does not know how to keep itself out of the headlines. I wait for Arsenal news all day and all night. I'm on Twitter like some nerdy neek searching for fucking news, right? And this is the news that we get. Lo and behold, incredible stuff. I mean, you just could not write it, really, could you? We're waiting for transfers. And then, we haven't had much luck with club captains, have we? Unai Emery's choices, his 5 choices, were Mesut Ozil. Well, that's a fucking joke, isn't it? Aaron Ramsey, gone for free. Petr Cech, now at Chelsea. Granit Xhaka. Life is really very funny. It works in mysterious ways. Tragic comedy. What an odd situation we find ourselves in. Begging Wilfried Zaha to put in a transfer request and hoping that he doesn't ever turn up to training again to force through a move to Arsenal, whilst in the same breath questioning Koscielny's motives. It's a funny old world, isn't it? This is for the ones who What's going on, people? Welcome back to another video. My name is hughwizzy and you're watching 90 More. Back again with breaking news for LS. Hope you're all doing well. Make sure you are subscribed to the channel if you're new and drop the video a damn like if you breathe oxygen. For now though, let's get into it. We've got plenty to be talking about. This is going to be an Arsenal focused video. It's getting to be a bit of a joke now, isn't it? 28 days until the beginning of the season. What's this? It's fucking Arsenal. They're tweeting. Let's have a look. Oh, it's a club statement. Laurent Koscielny has refused to travel to the US on our pre-season tour. Hang about. Okay, that's our captain, is it? Our captain, leader, leadership qualities. We are very disappointed by Laurent's actions, which are against our clear instructions. We hope to resolve this matter and will not be providing any further comment at time. I mean, the fact that you've even provided that comment in itself is fucking questionable. What is going on at this shambolic club? More comedy, more tragedy and drama, no fucking signings. Yet again, we find ourselves in this mirage where we have to believe in 18-year-olds from the fucking 4th division of Brazilian football that have played 30 games in their career. We're an illusion. We are delusion. We are a delusional illusion. Because the fans really are being manipulated here and their minds are being twisted into believing that we are going to be actually capable of doing anything better than we did last season. We're going again. We're doing the same thing again. Off we go to pre-season with no new fucking players. This is nothing new. This has been going on since the days of Frank Stapleton. What I question is why a guy would tarnish his legacy at Arsenal after 9 years, 10 years basically. Why would you tarnish your legacy at the club by trying to force your way out? Has he been promised something by the club and then that promise been broken? We're going to get down into the nitty-gritty details of it, but first let's go through some transfer rumours. Source close to Wilfried Zaha says doubts about whether Arsenal can afford to sign him. Palace have rejected 40 million Arsenal bid. They value him closer to 100 million. What the fuck are they smoking? Palace would not be interested in taking players as part of a swap deal. Would only ever happen as last resort. Okay, this is the thing. Arsenal have actually offered 3 players, not 1, not 2, but 3 players, plus 40 mil for Wilfried Zaha. Apparently it's Mohamed Elneny, Carl Jenkinson and Callum Chambers all being offered plus 40 million pounds. I mean, the fact that we're offering that is just kind of laughable in itself, and we will get on to what's going on at Arsenal in a second, but realistically, I am struggling to see how Wilfried Zaha is a 100 million pound player. What has happened to this game? He's nearly 27. If we are thick enough to even contemplate giving them that kind of money, Arsenal to offer Crystal Palace 40 million pounds plus Callum Chambers, Mohamed Elneny and Carl Jenkinson for 80 million rated. Which fucking one is it? 100? 80? 60? What's he worth, really and truly? What is Zaha worth? There's no way on this planet Earth that he is 100 million pounds. I've got to stop listening to this shit. Okay, the Scotsmen are saying Kieran Tierney talk goes quiet as Arsenal eat into limited transfer budget. The story here is that because we're expected to be spending 27 million pounds on 18-year-old Saint Etienne centre-back William Saliba, that the money is drying up. Now, I don't know how much truth there is in this. I don't know how hopeful Celtic fans are of this just not happening. But apparently Arsenal have had the 15 million pound bid turned down. There are rumours, conflicting rumours, about a second bid of £18 million, but basically nothing else has happened since. And to make matters worse, Celtic's new left-back, who's meant to be Tierney's replacement, Bolingoli, has actually gone off injured in their last game against FC Sarajevo. So, not a great situation right now. We are very disappointed by Laurent's actions, which are against our clear instructions. We hope to resolve this matter and will not be providing any further comment at this time. So, our club captain looks to be trying to force a move. Very interesting and slightly out of character for someone who has been so loyal, such a gentleman, so softly spoken and well thought of around the club. Now, before we go into any further detail, it does strike me as slightly odd, this. And very worrying, because there's one of two things going on here. Either the club have a new direction where transparency is key and they are keen to let the fans know exactly what's going on, or they've tried to play Laurent Koscielny here and make him out to be the bad guy when they'd already promised him that he could leave this year. And seeing as circumstances have changed with the club, we've decided to not let him go. What the club have done is they've offered him a 1-year deal, and I believe that he's been offered 3-year deals in France. The sticking point, obviously, is that those clubs in France aren't willing to pay actual money for the player. They are expecting him to leave for free, which I'm kind of bemused by. And this smacks of a player forcing their way out. The fact that it's so out of character, though, makes me think that he's been forced out, and the situation has changed at Arsenal. Here's James Ollie, the Evening Standard's chief football correspondent. Koscielny has offers to return to France, but he also has a year left on his existing Arsenal deal. Seems markedly out of character to refuse to go on tour to the US in an effort to force through a move. Should he get his wish, it only makes tougher having to wait a year for Saliba. We're running short at the back. Mavropanos, Mustafi, Socrates, Holding. Nightmare situation. We've got no defenders. Our club captain was to leave. I'm not being funny, but this stinks of Cesc Fabregas, Robin van Persie, Henry, all of them. But I'm also very aware of the precarious financial situation that the club find themselves in and how desperate we are to cash in on every penny available. So, I want to be supportive and positive about the things that Arsenal are doing. So I'm going to back them on this. Cech, Ospina, Lichtsteiner, Welbeck, Ramsey, and possibly Koscielny. That's quite a clear out. Let's see if we can't back Unai Emery, give him his own personnel, and see if we can't kick on from here. Koscielny's been very clear as well, and he has not travelled with the side on this US pre-season tour. They have flown out today. Let's have a look at the squad flying out, going out, ready to board the plane for the US tour. And Koscielny will not be there. Koscielny, as far as I'm concerned now, should be stripped of the club captaincy. There's no way that my club captain can be doing this. What I would say is that we have had club captains before who've given up on the direction that the club are going in and don't see the point in going on pre-season marketing expeditions when they know that this club is not only not backing them, but not really serious about themselves. It's very easy to be negative, and I want to be positive. I want to give the club the benefit of the doubt here, but we are running out of time. And the fact that we've now left for pre-season without any major signings, I'm very, very worried. And Koscielny's actions here are throwing the club into further disarray, really, because it's quite clear that even though Vinay and Raul said that we had a plan before the Europa League final, said that we've been looking at players for over a year, Saliba, who we won't see for another year, seems to be the only deal that's even close to being done. David Ornstein. Arsenal and Koscielny talks late last season looked positive. Back from the break, he's asked for a release. Arsenal have refused. He's confirmed his tour decision, as in not to go, at Colney today. The flight was today without him. He's not been stripped of the captaincy yet. He must train or breach contract. Arsenal have no offers. He does if free agent. What's great is that the club are not being dictated to by players anymore. And the statement that Arsenal have made has really given us the strength in this position, I think. It's now made Koscielny look like the bad guy, even though behind the scenes we don't know the ins and outs of it. He may well have been told something different last season. The fact of the matter is, you signed a contract. If you do not adhere to that contract, then you're going to be made out to look like the bad guy. What does the captain's armband actually mean to Arsenal players, if anything at all? And like this guy's saying here, not only has Koscielny disrespected the club, he's made it harder for Arsenal to get rid of Mustafi, which is unforgivable. And the likelihood is, when this new season comes around, that Shkodran Mustafi is going to be in that squad. He may well even be in that starting lineup, the way things are going. I wouldn't mind if this guy had done it for us. I wouldn't mind if he was the guy, the Don Dada, the big boy at the back. No. Oh, come on, bro. Don't make me go back to Birmingham to remind you of what you did. Don't make me go back to fucking when you could have saved Wenger against Atleti. Yeah, you blew the semi-final, and now you got outdone by your best mate, Olivier Sexy Man Giroud. The king put you in your place. The Arsenal's cancer turned out to be Arsenal's killer. Yeah, you actually fucking let him get in front of you to pip us to Champions League football again, and that, my friend, would have been it. You would have been on your way. We would have gifted you a little bonus so that you could go. Make no mistake about it, you would have done your job for us. But now, it's very worrying, isn't it? Because even if he does sign, Saliba won't actually get here for a year. Socrates is 31 already. Mustafi is fucking bang average at best. Holding is young, inexperienced and still injured. Which means Mavropanos is all very well being linked with these exciting attacking players. But really and truly, we need defenders. Badly. That is where this squad is weakest. Make no mistake about it. And to see another club captain leaving us in the lurch really doesn't fill me with confidence. Right, I'm going to love you and leave you for now. I want to know your opinions in the comment section below. Subscribe if you're new and drop the video a damn like if you breathe oxygen. For now, though, I've been hughwizzy and this has been fucking Comedy Club.